I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, guys, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and join me on my channel here. If you are into true crime stories, a little bit of politics news and culture, we get into all of it, guys. So I would greatly appreciate that support. And if you're not new here, then you already know, guys, I thank you so much, and it truly means a lot for you guys to join me here and to come back and visit and interact with the channel. So, guys, we're going to get into some case updates, a little bit of everything today. It's going to be a little bit of a mix, okay? And everything you see here on the thumbnail, plus one more thing, breaking news, that I wanted to include because I felt that it was important. So, let's just dive right into that first, because this just happened today. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Project VERITAS. If you are, if you are familiar with my channel, at least you are. This has been an organization ran by James O'Keefe, and for the past, I believe he said 13 years, and they have been pivotal, absolutely key players in exposing very, very corrupt systems within not only our government, but in private corporations, and just all, throughout every sector of life. They have been absolutely pivotal, doing some of the best journalism work I've seen, really, ever. I mean, just you could go back throughout history, and, Project Veritas is the real deal. So this came out today. So I want to play a little bit of James O'Keefe's statement. He has been ousted from his position as the CEO and the leader of Project Veritas. He started this company, and now he is being outed by the board of directors. And he did a little statement why. So I just want to play a little bit of this, and just because I think it's important. So let's play just a few minutes of this, guys. This is from Tim Pool's personal channel. He reposted it, but I don't know if it's posted on Project Veritas' website, because they did oust him. He's going to explain a little bit here.
Here, if I can't transport myself around the United States, it actually doesn't make any actual sense, does it? None of this makes any sense. And why is it all happening right now? Those are the questions I have. I don't have answers. You guys are journalists. Maybe you can go find the answers. I don't know. After this series of events, I wrote a letter to the board on February 16th with the proposal. Many of you have not seen this, but this is what I sent to them, which I guess they haven't shared this with you, but I'm going to share it with you now. With a proposal that the board members resign by the end of this past week. We're now past that point, or I'll be forced to walk away. And this is what I wrote. Dear board, and I'm not going to provide the whole thing, but I'll provide the meat and potatoes. Over the last 2 weeks, I've carefully followed the board's directive to take a vacation and avoid contacting donors. Of course, donors called me. My phone was being lit up with thousands of phone calls. One donor even, I posted a video. She was upset about how she was portrayed in the grievances. Remmers was her name. She posted a video saying the grievance was a total lie. My understanding is one of the officers of this organization responded to that by calling the donor a liar. The officer wasn't there. Why would...
So a little background story, because this video is long, and I will post it in the description if you guys want to go back and watch it. I did watch the whole thing. Basically what happened is, it seems like he's got a bunch of greedy low down, dirty people on the board of directors for Project Veritas who were more concerned with increasing either their own profits or they thought they knew better for this man's company than he did. And so they have been trying to oust him. Either that or there was some sort of infiltration that happened due to all of the work that James O'Keefe has been doing. You know, him and his journalists that he has there on staff. And just recently, guys, they did end up busting Pfizer with a very, very eye-opening and explosive video, which I covered here on my channel. And he's been getting a lot of heat, you know, because of the work that he has been doing. So, I don't know. It's like somebody got a call, somebody got bought out, somebody somewhere got the idea in their head that they needed to remove James O'Keefe. And I think because they knew that Project Veritas was sniffing in all of the right corners to actually expose something really, really huge, and they wanted to put an end to that, or you know, just plain old sabotage for personal gain. I'm really not sure. No, none of us are privy to that information. But basically, the board of directors has been trying to oust him. He has been fighting back against that. And so he is describing this letter that he wrote to the board of directors to for them to resign and remove themselves because he could see no other way around it and no other path forward than to replace the entire board because somebody or all of them had been absolutely compromised. And this just makes me absolutely sick. Truly, this made me mad because Project Veritas has been so important in the fight against corrupt government and corrupt corporations and just our sick, woke-ass institutions that have been infiltrated in every facet. I mean, they are doing the Lord's work. I will say that, and that is factual. Okay? This man is an honest man. He was raided by the FBI not too long ago for, coming into possession of Ashley Biden's diary, where she described inappropriate showers with Joe Biden, her father. And instead of publishing that information, he handed it over to the FBI, and they still raided his home. I mean, this is a travesty. This truly is. And everyone has been saying, Project Veritas is done. There is no Project Veritas without James O'Keefe. So I hope and pray, and I think that he will get the backing to go on and do something else. It's just unfortunate. It's just really, really shitty because you have an organization like this who's made a name for themselves, and instead of having people that are actually there with a backbone, who want to do the right thing, who want to be there for the good and not just for the monetary gain. You have snakes in the grass everywhere you go. Someone can be bought out, and it's just it's very, very frustrating. So huge L, Project Veritas. I'm gonna let him speak for a couple more minutes and then we'll move on with our video, but I did want to cover this. This is very important. And if you guys aren't familiar with James O'Keefe, definitely go follow him, give him your support. Whatever venture he takes on next, we have to fully support that as well, because like I said, he truly has been onto something with the work that he has been doing. And I think that a lot of his staff is going to follow him, hopefully, because he's got great journalists behind him. And they have been just getting it. They have been really getting to the root of a lot of corruption. And no other journalists have been doing the work that they have been doing. So
why would the officer call the woman with the sole authority on the matter who was there? Why would he call her a liar? I don't know the answer to that question. Your actions over the same period to undermine Veritas and its future, including airing confidential employment matters publicly, has broken trust. I cannot, in good conscience, return to such a mismanaged organization. I have not responded privately or publicly because there is no rational, appropriate response for the emotional circus that has been created by your actions. I expect the board to resign by the end of the week. Project Veritas, including any employees who choose to stay, will go on under my leadership with newly appointed professional board members and officers prepared to exercise their duty of care and duty of loyalty to the organization. That's what a board does. They exercise duty of loyalty and duty of care. What they shouldn't do is try to destroy an organization. That's not what a board member does. I will return to work on Monday, that's today, and work with the remaining team to go forward with our mission. Short of this action, I cannot, in good faith, return to the employment of an organization with leaders who are attacking me personally, making false and unsupported claims of improper management of resources about weddings and black cars, improperly airing employment issues related to me and others at Project Veritas. I did not leak that document, and I would swear to it under oath. But it probably wasn't the best idea to march employees into a boardroom. That's never happened in any boardroom in the history of boardrooms. And that's one of the reasons why our donors are so upset. That doesn't happen. Ruining our reputation in front of supporters and donors and leaking confidential information and fabricating stories. One of our ethical rules is we don't lie to our audience. I've never lied to our audience in 13 years. But I was stripped of all decision making last week. And you guys put out a statement lying to your audience.
Wow. So very powerful speech here from James O'Keefe at Project Veritas headquarters. His, I guess his final words. He gave a very long, powerful speech to his employees there, and it's definitely worth the watch if it's something you're interested in. But let me know, guys, what are your thoughts on this if you have any? And we have to support this man. It's truly, truly a shame. And I think that if this is for profit and it's not something that they've been compromised or something like that, then they're going to end up reversing course real fucking quick if they know it's good for them. Just like Adidas is now reversing course, and it's been rumored that they're trying to get Ye back on staff at Adidas. Yeah, okay. Yes. I can see it, but I don't think that James O'Keefe should go back. It's already been tarnished. It's already been tainted. So definitely support him if that's what you want to do, guys. But I'm going to move on from this story. I just wanted to cover it because it was breaking. And like I said, this has been, I have always enjoyed Project Veritas and the work that they do and have been supporter of their journalism. I think they've been one of the most, if not the most important voice in journalism. Definitely the most important voice in undercover sting operations and uncovering corruption at all levels. So it's going to be a shame to see this go. But like I said, I really hope James O'Keefe has something else in the pipeline and he will be able to continue his work because he is great at it. So now, guys, I want to talk to y'all about 3 crazy ladies, okay? We're going to kind of pivot here from, a more serious topic, and we're going to talk about something a little more lighthearted, okay? I want to talk to you about these 3 ladies here, and we see, okay, you guys can see the screen. Ladies, I use that term very lightly, okay? So let's get into, we're going to go in order of least crazy to craziest, and we're going to give you guys a little bit of a rundown on what it is we got going on with each of these 3 individuals, okay? So let's start with Miss Taylor Swift. I don't care for Taylor Swift. I haven't in a long, long time. I think she's an idiot. I think she is a stupid feminist. And, I'm sorry to say that. That's rude. But I do. I really do. I don't like her music. I never really have. I've never been a fan. But I recently heard on the radio her song for Anti-Hero. Okay? And there were some lyrics in there that kind of, gave me pause. And so I wanted to play them for you guys and talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. So, without further ado, let me pull that video right on up and we'll get into it. And I'm going to play it from the part that I'm talking about So my dog's stuck under the couch, y'all. He is stuck. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can help him real quick. Okay, you can get out. Okay, he's under there. He's just way under there. He's going to have to wait. So, all right. Let's get into this, guys. If y'all hear him, he thinks he's stuck, but he's not. Okay, I'm going to play it, like I said, from the part that we are talking about. Like, he just got out, you idiot. Okay. Anyways, let's go on to the next idiot. Here we go.
Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby.
And I'm going to pause it right there so we can see the lyric. And I want y'all to tell me, what is this? Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby. What? What the fork, Taylor Swift? Can you come to the mic, please? Can we get you to the principal's office? You're not on the principal's list at all for this lyric here. What is that about? What is a sexy baby? Okay, Rihanna just got in trouble for calling her baby fine. Okay, and now we're calling babies sexy. What is going on? What is going on? First we have pedophilia, and now we have what? What is this? Babyophilia? Infant? Like, what do you call it? What do you call it? What is this about? Can somebody please explain the lyric to me? Because when I heard it on the radio, I did a double take. Like, I was like, there's no way I heard that right. So I came home, I played the video, and sure enough, right here in black and white, I even checked the lyrics. Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby. Let's see what the next lyric is, okay?
Baby, and I'm a monster on.
And I'm a monster on the hill. Well, you're for sure a monster on the hill, because what the fuck is a sexy baby, Taylor? Please tell me what a sexy baby does, or who he is, because I am utterly confused at you and disgusted at the thought of it, okay? So, yeah, are we not canceling Taylor Swift? We called out Rihanna for calling her baby fine. So, does Taylor not get the same treatment? Does Taylor, even the Wiener Dogs hate it. They're over there fighting about it. Which one's worse? One's saying Rihanna, the other one's saying Taylor. What is going on in this world, okay? So, I was confused by that, and I just wanted to talk about her because, all throughout, like, the early 2000s, like, after Ye stormed on stage and, took her microphone and said he was going to let her finish, but, Beyonce had the greatest video of all time, or whatever he said that was epic, and then she went on to cry about it years later. Ever since then, people have been, like, tattling, like, oh, poor Taylor, like, she's just, we have to, like, protect her, and I don't know if it's, like, white woman tears, I really don't know what it is, but everyone was saying that it was wrong to say that Taylor Swift making all these songs about her exes, going on and, like, going through all these different relationships, that, it was wrong to speculate about that, and it was wrong to say that was her just being a whore, a giant whore, and that we couldn't put that label on her and that double standard on her because she's just a poor woman, She's just a young girl, living her life, and she just, she's unlucky in love and all of this stuff. And she was playing the victim, and now she's capitalizing and even admitting to it that all along she's been the problem. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me, is her direct quote, okay? So what are we talking about? What are we going to go back in time and address all of the people who were made to feel bad and made to feel like, oh, you shouldn't say that about Taylor Swift. You shouldn't say that she's the problem and, that she's the reason why she's been unlucky in all these relationships and, it's just been one of those things. No, she has been the problem. She has. And she knows it. And she's a dirty hoe who thinks babies are sexy. So please explain it to me, guys. I would love to know. I'm going to move on from her because she makes me mad. Let's move on to the next hot mess. Like I said, we're escalating in craziness here, okay? So now we have we're going to revisit Miss Brittany Highsloppy, okay? Who remembers the woman who's in love? She is in love, guys, with Brian Koberger, okay? I mean, a face that only Brittany Highsloppy could love. And maybe there's other crazy ladies out there. So, this woman said, Debbie Gay McVeigh. What a name, by the way. I think her parents were brother and sister. Okay, when you have an old white lady with a Ukraine flag in her profile picture roasting you in your comment section, okay, you're in trouble. You are in trouble. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, perfect. Autumn Dorsey, let's start off with this. Rest in peace to Ethan Chapin, Kaylee Goncalves, Maddie Mogan, and Zaina Kernodle. Let's not get lost on this quite hilarious topic. Let's not get lost without giving these victims their just due. I care very deeply about these 4 victims. I have grown very close to the story, covering it. So I do want to mention them. I'm glad that I saw their picture in the comment section. Good on you. Somebody said you can do better, hun. Okay. Let's see. That first comment just took me out. Okay, I'm gonna like it. Can I like it? Okay, there we go. Anywho. So let's go back to her page. She's got one friend. Oh my God. I hope I don't mess anything up here. Let me see. Because I wanted to finish reading. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Okay, so she said, this is a version of the last picture I posted that I added an effect to that changed the color scheme of the photo. I hope people read the whole caption with the first version I posted of this photo that was lengthier than this caption and the caption of the last picture I posted. Somebody said, stop, Brian is mine. How does you son feel about this? Think about him and not yourself. He comes first. He's only 16 and he needs his mother there for killer pics. Said. I hate you people. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what other picture you're talking about, ma'am, that you posted with Brian. I don't see it, but these are all of her photos. She's like an attractive girl. Like, I would not say, anything bad about her, other than the fact that she's apparently in love with an alleged killer, not ugly. Very attractive. Seems like she has a nice body. Maybe slightly autistic. I don't know. So let's see what her very last post was. Oh my God. People, that's the comment section for me. Okay, so she said, I don't want to say disrespectful things about my love interest when I hold him in high regard. High regard like I do as being my divine masculine counterpart. But it's understandable how without me personally knowing him that I'd not know if he would in fact get a female that just wants to steal my wish fulfillment. Although if he is like that, I definitely wouldn't hold him in high regard anymore since I think a lot less of him. And I have a strong faith that my true love wouldn't ever do that. So you think Brian's your true love, and you think that there's other women out here competing, and there probably are. You know what? Honestly, you're probably right, Highsloppy. So, anyways, I've already been down that road with my son's dad as well, who definitely showed signs of how he's not my twin flame, considering the toxicity from him that just doesn't exist within the twin flame connection, and the wrong ways he did me. I just want to remember the emotional ways I felt about my love interest Brian, and how they've been authentic in terms of loving and caring him and his well-being. I just want to remember how I felt when I seen his first mugshot from the jail he's currently in, as well as how I felt seeing him at his last court appearance, which were both loving and caring ways, as well as concern for his well-being. Well, isn't that wonderful? Beautiful love story here. So, oh my God, what is this video? Although I mentioned what I did about, what? Let me see, is this, oh my God, I can't read this whole, no, absolutely not. Let's see what this comment is. Oh my God, I'm scared.
Snag. Oh, snag. I'm a snake.
Bitch,
I'm a slithery little sneaky snake.
Girl.
I'm so slithery and sneaky because I'm a snake.
I can't. Ooh wee.
Snake.
I hate everyone on this
I'm a
damn internet.
snake.
You know what? Shut up. Oh my god.
I'm a snake.
Now it's stuck in perpetuity.
I'm a snake.
Please shut the hell up. Oh. Girl. I cannot. Okay. I'm gonna read a couple more of these, but these are just so damn long. He's probably not a virgin anymore. I'm sure he'll be getting plenty of love in prison until they run through electricity. Oh no. Not rape jokes. That's horrible. So what does she think that he's a virgin or something? I don't know. I'm not reading all this, but my goodness gracious mercy sakes alive. Anything. What she's talking about her nose here. Her brother was mean-spirited towards her. Okay. I didn't post those pictures of me on here today so that anyone will like or comment on them, but to be forthcoming about what I looked like in pictures on that day. I don't know what day you're talking about, girl. Let's keep your thoughts together. You're seeming a little schizo. Okay, the reason I mentioned that, I wonder if I look my age, which is 35 in photos, is because I could look younger than that to some people and pass for being younger to some people, or look just about my correct age. I don't think I look a lot older than that. I've mentioned on here before that for years when I was in my 20s and had all my natural long brunette hair, strangers would comment on how young I look, as well as say that I didn't look old enough to have a kid at that age that my son was, and people would think he was my brother instead of my son. But when I cut my hair short and dyed it blonde, it didn't make me look as young, in my opinion, as my other natural hair did. Dyeing it blonde all the times I did since it started 2021 also is damaging to it, and still haven't dyed it since March of 2022. So she's an oversharer. Nut job, Michael says. Let's see if we have any more comments that are worthy. No hate, but you look 39. Oh my god. Okay, yes, amen to Penny S. Land. You're not as pretty as the girls that Brian slaughtered. We all know that. I want to have a bowl moment with you. I don't know what that means. I don't know, guys. This guy. You look 35, not younger. What the fuck? Okay. Again, CPS, are you guys paying attention? Because, wow. Okay, this is a photo with effects that I added to it, that I posted the original version just prior to this one. Anyways, we don't care, ma'am. What does this have to do with anything? Get some confidence about yourself. Who cares what other people think that you look like? My goodness. All you should care about is what you think Brian thinks you look like, right? Is he not your lover and friend? Jeez, like, what in the actual fork, okay? Let me see. Okay. I know there are times when I mention things in posts that aren't that intelligent sounding. Well, you got that fucking right. So, anyways, okay. One of the things, let's see how long this is because I just cannot. Okay. One of the things I've mentioned on here before, and that still holds true, is how if my post would ever disturb the people getting a text message, what? If... Okay, one of the things I've mentioned on here before, and that still holds true, is how if my posts would ever disturb people the way getting a text message on your phone would if you were sleeping, I wouldn't like waking up someone I'd care about when I know sleep is so important. But I also think it has to do with my manners towards someone I'd care about. Okay. But before coming on here and posting my last post, I was thinking of just trying to go on to sleep. But I know that in terms of my posts, disturbing someone by sending a notification isn't something I'm aware of if that happens. I think that people just read my posts whenever they're free to. Yeah. Here I am. I'm people. And I don't, do you think that people like have notifications on for you? Like, what's happening? Landon said, silly. You're silly Billy, girl. Let's see what the comments are. Brittany, Brian is gay, you know. What? So that's just another issue to handle with your love interest. Why do I get the feeling I'm going to see you in a porn gangbang one day? And this guy said, please leave Ye. Hey, leave Ye out of this, okay? Again, Penny with the remembrance of the Idaho 4. Of course, we always honor them. Okay? Imagine if we got a ring sound for every 100 words you wrote. We never get any sleep. Facts. Factual. This woman has a propensity for Facebook. She loves it. This is like all in one day, guys. Every post that we've just scrolled through is all from one day ago. Okay? These are the ramblings of a very disturbed person. Okay? And like I said, I think autistic. I would bet money on it. Okay? So, let's read this very last one and then we're going to move on because what is this? Oh my god. It's getting a little all over the place. She looks normal, but she ain't all there. You can say that again, Eli. If it would be considered disloyal to ever come on here and say things I've written in letters to Brian, if he'd expressed that to me and didn't like that, with him being my love interest, I would change that. Some will say that's disloyal just to undermine how truly loyal of a person I am, and in some ways my loyalty would be unmatched towards someone. I don't just say I'm a loyal person because my zodiac sign has been said to be that, but because I know how deeply loyal I am towards certain people. I wonder what is her zodiac sign. I think she posted it somewhere in the photos. Let me see if we can go back and just take a little peek-see. Hang on. I want to look at the comments because they're what is really giving the life. Brian only liked chocolate. Brian could give a flying fuck if you're loyal. He don't like crazy. How do y'all know what Brian's into? Listen, guys, don't kill her twin flame, okay? Just let her go. Anyways, so I think this was the original post. We already went over that. Okay, wait. I know some people probably don't know much about my dad. We don't care about your baby daddy. I hope he's got custody of your son because, woo, girl, So let's see the naked pictures you sent him. Show us your what? Show us your bee stings or your bee hole. Oh, show us your butthole. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, he has a tablet and can communicate with people. He hasn't reached out to you, or is that somehow the mailman's fault too? Okay. Nuh-uh. Not this guy shooting his shot. Wow. Okie dokie. You have destroyed. Loyal to who? You have destroyed anyone near you, including your poor son. So, okay, just more of the same. You ain't got nothing on me, Brittany. Your posts are boring and you're crazy. Don't tell me this is a real, or is this a troll? Oh, wow. Very classy. With the knife in the sheath. Okay, yep, very classy, baby bri. Bitch, I know this is a troll. Oh my god. This has to be a troll page. What? Brian Koberger meme edit?
Hi, my name is Brian.
Crap! You are creepy as shit.
Jesse!
What is going on? This cannot be a real person. I mean, the other girl is real because we have her page, but this seems like a troll. Brian Koberger, the death penalty should be abolished. Let's see what this meme is. Let's see. Me if Brian gets convicted and gets the death penalty.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, you people are sick.
No.
You people need fucking Jesus, okay? And I'm sorry for the cursing. I truly am sorry for all the language. This. How old are you? First of all, I have questions. Second of all, are you real? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we're done here, guys. I'm gonna go down I'm going to go down a rabbit hole that I don't think any of us want to go down. But I'm going to add her. Fuck it. Here we go. Hey, girl. Be my friend. So, what do y'all think of all of this? It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. Again, it's funny to sit here and joke about this stuff, but what that man is accused of doing is absolutely horrendous. And at all times, we have to remember the victims that were lost in this case, whether or not he gets eventually convicted and found to have been guilty of doing it, or not. So, yeah, let's just move on. So, an actual other crazy, and this is where I use the term lady loosely, this is an update to a previous story that we covered on the channel. I will link that video as well as the Idaho 4 playlist at the end of this video. This is about a quote-unquote NYC Instagram model, Nikki Secondino. Okay, this guy actually killed her father and attempted to kill her sister. So we have a little bit more information as to what the motive was. And it was over a laptop, guys. So this transgender person, this man, who turned himself into a lady, changed his parts to lady parts, killed his family, or tried to kill most of his family over a laptop. So let's read this article from the New York Post, and we'll hop on out of here, guys. An Instagram model from Brooklyn fatally stabbed his dad and critically wounded his kid sister during a rampage over a laptop, authorities said Monday. The revelation came as transgender suspect Nikki Secondino was arraigned on a murder indictment and shipped back to Rikers Island, where he has been held without bail since the December 29th attack in the family's Bensonhurst home. Secondino was also charged with assault and weapons possession in the 6-count indictment unsealed in court. This defendant is charged with brutally killing his own father and then stabbing his younger sister, allegedly following an argument over a laptop. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez said in a statement. And I just want to say I am shocked that they are holding this guy without bail. I really am, because we're talking about New York City here. We're talking about Brooklyn, woke city, absolutely the home of woke DAs and, no bail and all this shit. So I'm shocked. Good on them for doing that, but I would like to know, is he being housed in the women's facility or in the men's facility? Because that's, I don't know if they've released that yet, but I would definitely be curious to know, and I don't know if you can call and ask. I might actually try that. I don't know. But I never thought about that till just now. If you can call and ask whether or not he's being housed in which facility. But it wouldn't surprise me if he was being housed with the women, because that's just the kind of sick fucks that we have in our society today. So my office will vigorously prosecute this horrific case and seek justice for the victims. Secondino is charged with killing his father, Carlo, 61, and badly wounding his 19-year-old sister, Ileana, during the bloody outburst. So here they are, this guy, his father that he killed, and then his sister, who is an actual woman. Okay. According to a criminal complaint previously filed in the case, the accused killer gave cops a chilling confession after he was arrested by Brooklyn detectives. I came out of the bedroom and I saw my father sitting on the couch sleeping, and I bashed his head in with a hammer, he allegedly said. I grabbed my favorite German steel knife and stabbed the shit out of him. Nikki, he said, according to the complaint. My sister came out of the bedroom and tried to stop me. And then I stabbed her in the back, head and stomach. I wanted them dead. So, very sick man. Who would have thought that a transgender would be sick in the head? Wow. Interesting turn of events. Secondino had initially told cops that a pair of intruders broke into the family home and attacked his father and sister, but later changed his story, police said. When first responders got to the scene, a wounded Liana Secondino told police, My sister stabbed me, according to the complaint. Have you seen my dad? Police sources said there had previously been unrest in the family. So, in late July, Nikki got a temporary order of protection against her dad and sister, claiming Liana threatened her to kill her and her father was in the mob, which there's absolutely no proof of. The family court request came after 2 incidents of threats and violence in the family earlier that month. All, I'm sure, tied to Nikki and his shenanigans. So, on July 15th, Nikki called the cops and claimed his father had threatened to kill him, and 2 days later, her sister was charged with assault and criminal mischief for allegedly tearing down window blinds and cutting Nikki's hands. So, lots of turmoil in that home. I wonder why. So, okay, Nikki said during a 2020 interview on the United We Rant podcast that she was born Nicholas Secondino, but transitioned to a woman during her late teens. So, there you go, guys. If you guys are for transing teenagers and young children, we can all look to this case here, right here, and understand, let's maybe not do that. Just thought, So I would love to know you guys' thoughts down below. Please let me know in the comments, guys. Let's have a discussion about it. Please give me your thoughts. And so until I see you guys next time, I will be on the lookout for what you guys have to say in the comments. Please like the video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if that's what you want to do, guys. I would greatly appreciate that. And until next time, y'all, you guys stay safe out there. There's all kind of crazy girls, okay? They are out here, and they're doing damage, okay? But until next time, I'll see y'all later. Bye.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.